Well, folks, it is a blustery day, to say the least. I'm here in Tacoma, and it is gusting, and I'm about ready to drive over the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, and I'm a little nervous about it. I will be honest with you. Gotta love the Northwest. It's really interesting. Last winter, we had very little rain. I don't think it snowed at all. And then already, it's not even winter yet, and it is just... I don't know how, I'm not giving you a weather report. I'm just amazed with the weather today. So I'm going to I'll film some going over the bridge, which ought to be interesting. I wanted to film this quick video to discuss something that's been on my mind, something that is probably the biggest, but yet to some people might seem trivial, concerns that I have about adopting and about parenting in general. A little bit of being vulnerable here. I'm a very sensitive person. I'm very sensitive. I mean, and part of that, some of that's good because in my career as a counselor, that has been very helpful. However, and I'm also very empathetic. And one of the side effects of being empathetic and really being able to feel what other people feel is there's this real aversion to, this may seem trivial, vomiting. And when it comes to children or even other adults, vomiting, I have a real aversion to that. Like, I'm a sympathy puker, okay? Nobody throws up alone in my presence. So I've talked to other people that are kind of the same way, and I ask them, like, or it'll come up a conversation like they're talking about their kid being sick. What really kind of prompted this thought process for me is the other day on It's Judy Time, all the girls were like sick and puking, and I'm like going, how can I deal with that? Will I be able to deal with that with that event? I mean, I know I'm going to have to. I can't just tell Roger, you go take care of them, because there might be time when I'll be alone with them or whatever. So, but I talk to other people they're like, oh yeah, I can't be around someone. It's like, I can't be around someone who's sick because I'll get sick too. And then I was like, well, what do you do when your kid is sick? And sometimes they'll be, oh, well, it's different when it's your kids. And I kind of question this. Like, is it really? And is it different for adopted kids? I mean, like, honestly, I can handle a baby. No problem. My nieces, who are now in their teens and 20s, when they were little, I could handle their puking. No problem. I mean, little one got really sick one time with a cold, and every time she coughed, she would gag and throw up, and she would throw up everything. So it was like that wasn't a problem, like with infants and children, but we're adopting 3 to 6 years old is what we're looking at. And I don't know what the difference is. Like, does your love and care for the child really overcome this aversion? Does it really? Like, I can't be around adults when they're sick. My husband, I can't even be around him when he's sick. Otherwise, I'm like totally grossed out. But is it really going to be that different when they're my kids? I don't know. So I kind of want to hear thoughts from adoptive parents, well, and other parents too. Is this an issue for anyone? Is this a problem for anyone else? So I'm about ready to go over the bridge, so I'm going to film it. Severe side winds on bridge. No kidding. Good morning. On my way to work. The rain has subsided and the sun's come out. I have my controversial red cup tea this morning. It's peppermint. Oh, it smells so good. And I'm heading to work. So I didn't finish yesterday's vlog. I just figured I'd put together a couple days of some thoughts and some thinking, and so This morning I opened up my phone and my TimeHop app reminded me a year ago today is when we did our application for adoption. So it's been a year that we've been in the process. But we're still in the process. We're still waiting. We're still confident that it's going to happen. I have no doubt that it's going to happen. It's just we have to be patient, and the timing has to be right, and the match has to be right, and so I'm sure about that. So another thing happened on this day 5 years ago. TimeHop reminded me. I posted something about, I think I figured something out, is what I said in my post, and I remember what it was. It was sun on the. You guys got a little bit of sun on you. Hopefully that doesn't mess up too much. I'm probably very backlit. I might wait till I turn. I'm going to be. Now I got you more shaded, so it's not directly on the lens. 5 years ago today, I made a decision. I remember it was a rainy day. It was like it was yesterday. It was just stormy and rainy and nasty. And I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. Why? Because I moved back from Hungary 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years ago this past summer. And the idea was to go to grad school. I tried one program and it didn't work. I just really didn't, the whole degree, and then it was an online school, and so wasn't super thrilled with it and with that decision. And so it was today, 5 years ago, that I decided to be a school counselor. Yeah, today was the day when I went, you know what? It's got both. I wanted to do something in education. I thought it was educational technology. And then I was thinking about teaching, and I was like, yeah, I'm not that organized. I'm not, and here I am teaching, but I'm teaching adults. The only thing I was qualified to teach, that I would have been qualified to teach, was elementary school. And as much as I love elementary school kids, I would have a chaotic classroom. I could tell you that right now, no doubt. So I decided school counseling. Today's an interesting day in that it's a year since we started the process of adoption, and it was the day I decided to become a school counselor, November 18th. It's an important day in my life, I guess. I'm going to work. I'll see you next video, next update. Like I said, we're still waiting. I wonder, is anyone interested in a Q&A? I see some vloggers do that. I really would be interested if there'd be anyone that would even participate in a Q&A. So leave a comment below that if you think, yeah, do a Q&A, or you can even include a question if you want, and maybe I'll schedule some time with my husband to sit down and we'll go over some of the A's for your Q's. So should be kind of fun. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Roadkill. Ugh. If you want to see more of our journey towards adoption of siblings from foster care, hit the subscribe button, and you can follow us and see our progress, and eventually meet our kids. Have a good day.